So my name is Jim Kebisek. I'm a retired Army Lieutenant Colonel, and I've been here for 31 years. Talking to parents even today, all right, and parents that I don't even have in my class, but they came to see me. And I'll tell you, when I first got here, my intention was not to be here, all right? But you get to know the cadets, and there's a relationship there. I've seen so many things, and it's really about developing these guys. Leadership. I've seen guys come in here at 9th, 8th grade, and one of them who's at West Point, and he's number one in his class. But he was an issue when he first got here. But they develop their character and ethics and everything else, and it's a real pleasure to work with these guys. I can't explain, just coming over here. Cadets are coming up to me, and it's like, what a great group of people. I had the experience for about several months to go to public school, and as a substitute teacher, because I had licenses. And my God, and I'm talking Waukesha County. This is the richest county in the state. And what some of these teachers let these kids do, I mean, I'm not there to control their class, but when students come in and they want to sit underneath their desk with their computer to do whatever the heck they're doing, I was so glad to come back here again after I left for a few months. And I mean, these parents, talking today to parents again, they're so appreciative of what we do at this school, how these guys grow from a problem maybe, or they're really unsure of what their son is like, and they grow. The student sit in front of me, he said, no, I've really changed in the last few months, and they want to come back. So I understand it's expensive, but I guess you get what you pay for. Cadets understand right away, okay? We start the class out, you're the class leader. I look at their ranks. Everybody knows they stand up, somebody calls attention, class leader, and when you hear your name, you sit down. And we start out with that. And everything else you need in the class, as the teacher, I let the class leader do it, okay? Break them into 4 groups. And the thing is, they all respect it. They understand the ranks on their shoulders. And that rank means so much. Some people I've heard, some cadets say, I don't care about the rank. Yeah, well, about 6 months later, they do. They want to get promoted. We've demoted people for various reasons. But I tell them, several years ago, I said, okay, you get demoted, but we put together a rank recovery program. So you screwed up. Now, what do you need to do to recover your program? And we've got guys right now, in fact, tomorrow, they're going to get re-promoted to what they were because they did what we asked them to do. And they're so apologetic of what they did. I made a mistake. Yeah. So, and the parents understand, because obviously the parents know what's going on. So, I mean, it makes me feel really good to see the students and the parents come along and say thank you. Cadets, not the administration, but the cadets, I mean, there's a lot of things that I don't agree with, but the cadets are the classroom, okay? And going over the lesson, I mean, we talk about leadership. Not just a class on leadership, loyalty, duty. We talk about historical figures and what did they do or what did they not do. And here's another thing, off the sideline, but several years ago, the history teacher, Mr. Bennett, and me decided to start taking trips to Europe. And so we would take them to, the Band of Brothers came out, how many years ago? We would take them to that trip. I called it Band of Brothers. We would land in England. We crossed the channel in the nighttime like they did, okay? We landed in Normandy like they did. We went to the beaches, all of them, Omaha, Utah, Gold, all those beaches. And then we went to Bastogne, which is where some fighting took place over there. And then we took them to Dachau, which is one of the prisoner camps. We took them to Auschwitz. And I mean, I told the cadets were so respectful. I said, you're going to wear proper clothes, you're going to do this, you're going to shave, blah, 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 blah. And they were so respectful. They understood it. And to this day, I get emails or Facebooks that says, you know, thank you. Because they learned so much from those kind of trips. They understand history a little bit better than they did just reading a book. It's wonderful. And I mean, I even took them to Hawaii on a Raider trip, but we still talked about history. And Japan came here. This is Pearl Harbor. That's where they came through the Kolikoli Pass. And this is what happened. And we take them to the cemetery over there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what I'll miss about the school. I really will. But then again, I live a mile away from here. So if Bob Fine needs anything, I will help him out. Oh, it means so much. You know, I mean, when we first started this thing at St. John's, I was bartender for I don't know how many years. And you get to meet everybody. All the alumni come and see you. And the thing is, it raises money for the school for certain things that we need. And, you know, people obviously give, what do we give, $200,000 tonight or something like that. But it means a lot. It means a lot to the school, and it certainly helps the school out.